Ba ba beep bop bop beep bop beep ba ba. Good morning. What's up, Darblet? Oh shit! I forgot to turn my face on. Every day I forget one thing. Today it's my face. How you doing? Hold on, am I still tracking? No, that's not tracking anymore. What if I hit this? There we go. No! You got me. Oh man. I mean, not you. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. Morning. Oh, jeez. How's yous doings? Those captions sort of struggle when I say things wrong. Let's put them down here. I hope you had a good evening. Work sucks. Yeah, no, it's I agree. Work can definitely suck. Oh, I'm okay. I'm chilling, hanging in there. I guess we're gonna do some work of our own today. We're self-managed, which sucks because we're terrible managers. I'm gonna try to get some work done today. Try to push past the brain fog with this lively, upbeat, chill, Nintendo-esque music to vibe to. Let's see. What do I even gonna do today? I know I wrote some things. They were just sort of off the top of the dome. Also, oh, okay, I see.
Sip, sip, bitch.
No. All right, fine. I will. Maybe I will, and I'll stretch too. Yeah. There we go. Morning, Lear. Welcome. I like how the captions do that, like you're King Lear. It's very Shakespearean. Yeah, we're gonna work on some things today. Yeah, you're probably right. We can do some socket stuff. I guess we can do that, right? I was saying I was gonna make a struct that referenced a bunch of sockets. Yeah. Let's dive into that momentarily. Let's see. Let's also clean up our workspace here real fast before we start sharing the screen. I hope you're having a productive day, Lear. You co-working? You at school? You doing math? I gotta get you on the show sometime. Spitball. Talk tech. About to start working on stuff. Damn. You gotta be concepts and stuff? I know you're cooking up something over there as well. Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, hey, let me know if you wanna yap. You're welcome. Lord knows I could use the person to bounce yappins off of. All right. Turn the music down. All right, let's get into it. So, what we have here is our main screen. You've seen this before. Here, it's me. Haha. Hi, everyone. It's me, Teneb, your little guy. Let's open our IDE. We might need that too. I continue to be impressed how good the subtitles are. I wish the delay was a little bit shorter, but that's pretty quick. Okay, so while that's booting up, let's get in here. And we said we were going to make a struct that keeps references to a bunch of different sockets on a skeletal mesh. So, how are we going to do that? What are we thinking about doing? Actually, maybe I should... Oh, I have an idea. Oh, yeah. Okay, and hold on. Well, the juices are flowing. Hold on. I have an idea. There we go. But it also said I was going to do like a whiteboard thing. That might... I've got a quick and dirty way to do that, actually. So here's what I was thinking for that. So if I go and like open up an Excalidraw board, right? So I go in here, and then I go over here, and then I just leave it untitled, and then this is Excalidraw diagram. When I click there, shabam. All right, cool. And I can, yes, great. Is there a full screen button? Oh, no, you can't see what I'm doing here. Hiya! Come on. There we go. All right. Library. Oh, neat. Okay. So this we can draw stuff on. Oh, can't. Don't make me a liar. There we go. And if I turn my little whack-em on, I like how the subtitles did that. Whack-em on. Whack-em on. Come on. Oh shit, what the hell? Whack-em on. Okay. They got like Mandarin up there somehow. We got to turn the old Wacom software on. Wacom. There we go. Wacom. This should work. I have like one of those tiny little like wireless Wacoms. It's like just like a black rectangle that you can sort of pen on. Connected device to settings here. Wow, is it really not gonna do the thing? Oh, I gotta plug here somewhere. Wait. Is it? Is there? How'd it go? It's not very useful if it doesn't work, huh? I just saw it. I set it aside and everything. I was a smart boy. I was prepared for this. The cables need to be specific. Yeah, I know. I have actually had the specific one that came with it. It was... Oh, here it is. Okay. It was behind a thing. I should have checked behind a thing. And plug in. This one's actually Bluetooth, so I don't know why it's not still paired, but we'll see here. All right. Connected device. There we go. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it? All right. And another thing we're going to do here is if I go here, I can set this to dark mode. There we go. Cool. Oh, cool. And it's smart enough to default to white. Wonderful. Nice. Okay. I like it. So what we're working with here is we want to... Let's see. Can I write legibly here? Hi. Okay, that works. Nice. All right. So we're making a struct that is like an outfit for our avatar, right? Or like a preset series of pieces of equipment and clothing and stuff. I mean, obviously I've just said it outfit in a different combination of words, but I'm trying to think of like how best to utilize this. So our blueprint is gonna have these things on it as well. Maybe our blueprint would like, how do we want to represent this? So like we're gonna have like a little paper doll guy, right? Here's us. Boop. And then each of these are gonna be like different slots. Boop. So we're gonna have hand slots, feet slots, and a head slot. So we could have it broken into like equipment versus clothing. And I view hat as like a head accessory slot, maybe not like as a clothing slot, just because it's so like easy to pop off, you know, and switch them out. Let's see. So what are we gonna call it? Loadout. We'll call this a loadout. Load out. Hey, what's up, Combine? What's that? We're talking. I'm sort of whiteboarding what I'm gonna make here. I'm gonna make a struct that holds like a set of equipment for my avatar, or for any avatar, right? And I want to be able to predefine these, and they are going to. So each of these, like red things, hold on. Oop. Make a little key over here. Sockets. That's an E, I promise. So we're gonna have a struct that references a bunch of sockets and probably the skeleton as well. Yeah, we can make it a skeleton instead of skeletal mesh. Anything that uses the same skeleton can reuse these. And each of the blueprints will have a loadout slot, like a current loadout slot. So if you change the loadout, it'll listen for that to change. Hello, Papa. Welcome in. So if you change the loadout, it will listen for that change, and whenever the loadout changes, it will go through each. It'll get the skeleton in the loadout, match it, and see if it's the skeleton for the current avatar that use it. If it is, then it will grab all the sockets and then set the sockets to whatever the equipment is. So let's jump over and make sure that our skeleton has sockets that we want, right? So we want a left hand socket, right hand socket, left foot socket, right foot socket, head socket to start with, and then we'll think of other ones later if necessary. So let's see here. Let's open ourselves up. Let's open ourselves. And then we will also grab our skeletal mesh. We're gonna have to end the fun. No more fun. All right, and then we want to go to the skeleton itself. Okay, right. Silly bird, thank you. It's me. There I am. All right, so this is my skeleton. So we'll start with this. The naming scheme for our sockets should just be socket underscore. I don't know if I like handheld. If I change this now, it's gonna cause chaos though, because I'm already using that. So let's make a new socket for each of these, and then we'll transition them over later. Let's see. Create, add a socket. Nope, wrong one. Socket. Oops. Socket. Hand. L. We'll do hand. Yeah, hand L under. We'll do snake case. I think that's the I think this is the Unreal naming scheme for skeletons. Like this one. The snake case hierarchy. All right. Socket hand L. We'll do socket hand R. Socket hand R. And same thing with the feet. Of. Socket foot L. Oops. Socket foot R. All right, save that. So we got sockets. These should roughly be in the correct-ish place. We can move them later. It's not a big deal. The beauty of this is like all of these sockets can actually be wherever we want them to be, from skeleton to skeleton. As long as they share this name, we'll still be able to get it. And the thing attached to the socket will always be in the right place if we just set it here. That's probably going to be wrong. Yeah, we're probably going to want it right around there. So we'll do that. The handheld socket is more or less where we wanted them. Yeah. But we'll just rough that out for now. Save that. Oh, you know what? We need a head socket too. We probably already have one, but it's probably not called what we want it to with this new schema. Yeah, see, look. We actually have several. We have a hat socket, a glasses socket, a mouse socket, and a left brow socket. I remember because that's what the camera zooms in on. That's silly. All right, so we're gonna do head. We're gonna do just socket, head, and then we'll just go ahead and put this like at the top of the dome, just for now, just at the tippy top of the head. Beep up. Okay. Now let's make our struct. Start populating that with the things that we want. We're gonna go here. We're gonna tower, blueprints, structs. And we're gonna call this the outfit struct. Oh no, loadout struct. We're calling it loadout. Loadout. Actually, you know what? Let's call it an avatar loadout. Let's be more specific. So the first thing that it's going to reference a skeleton. A specific skeleton. We'll just call it, avatar skeleton. Why not? Okay, sure. Editable, that's fine. And we want a few more things. We want references to a few sockets. So socket. Can we not do this? Ooh, might have to do it by string. Ugh, I don't like that. Niagara bone socket, spawn socket, rigs. Really? That's kind of unusual. We can make an enum, I guess. We'll do string reference for now, and then make an enum for this, and then put all of our socket like names into an enum, so we can just reference that. Or can we do that? I mean, sure we can. Hold on. Enum. We make it one in here? Do I have to like make it define a class? Enumeration. Oh, I guess I can. Socket names. Oh yeah, there we go. So we'll do socket head. Make a bunch of these. Socket hand L. Socket hand R. Socket foot L. Socket foot R. Okay, there we go. Save that. We'll probably rename this to, you know what, we'll do let's do it right now. Avatar socket names. Great. So we go back to our struct, and now we should have avatar socket names. Now socket? Captions don't like when I say socket? Avatar socket. Or does it keep saying socket? Man. I'll work on my elocution. Avatar socket name. There we go. All right. So head socket. I can't set defaults here, but I guess that, wait, can I not set defaults here? Crazy. All right. Hand socket left. Hand socket right. God damn it! It just I'm looking at the captions. It is AI. I mean, yeah. So I'm using Whisper, which is like a open source speech to text model. So I can't train it myself. I haven't done that specifically, but yes, to answer your question, yeah, it can be refined. I can actually train it specifically on my voice. I don't know much about that in particular yet, but I could. but it is in fact that kind of AI. Foot socket left, but it's trained on like general English speech and not me in particular. All right, so we'll do that. All right, we'll close the. Oh, you know what? I goofed this one. Missing an O. Okay, we'll close this. Close that. I'm trying to think if this is necessary. So the struct itself may not. This struct may not need explicit references to these sockets, and we might just need these to have, or even the skeleton. We might just want like whatever meshes we're trying to attach to the thing. And then the logic can just say, hey, look at this, find the skeleton of this mesh. If the skeleton exists, check to see if it has these sockets. For each of these sockets that do exist, equip the thing in the correct slot to them. I think that would be a better way to do it instead of making this so explicit. That's a little bit more flexible. So yeah, let's rethink how we're doing this. I'm gonna get rid of that. These will all be meshes instead. Can I just make them mesh? Wait, dynamic mesh. I think it says U object that contains F dynamic mesh. What is a dynamic mesh? I've not seen that. Abstract base for any component. Okay, yeah, so this is what I want. I want a mesh component. I want to be able to be a skeletal mesh or a static mesh. Pretty sure we want to be a component too. Yeah, not an actor. Yes. Not a separate actor. It's a piece of geometry. Instance of static mesh in the world. Instance of a static mesh. Piece of geometry. Okay, yes, yes. So, all right, here we go. We want just a mesh component. Excuse me. Mesh component. Object reference. Can I copy that? I guess not. Mesh compo. No, damn it. Mesh compo. What? Mesh compo? Oh, it's not copying. Okay. Mesh comp. Actually, I'm rethinking this again. Because, I mean, this is actually, we're on the right track, but I'm thinking about how we did the hats. Right, so we have hat structs. So this is what we're gonna need, actually. Because if you recall, our hat structs have a series of attributes here that can define various qualities to what we're equipping. Saliently, we want the offset, right? Because all these things aren't going to be exactly in the same place depending on what they are. Like if it's a gun, it should be like to the palm of the hand, but if it's like brass knuckles, it should be like on the fingers, right? But we don't want to be able to have to make like a separate object for brass knuckles or gun like for all of these things, just so we can change the location. So once again, I'm changing my mind here. These are going to be all going to be struct. So we're going to have a hand equipment struct and a foot equipment struct, and then a head socket struct. So I don't know. We can just make, instead of I mean, we can use hat struct for now, but I'm wondering if I should make that more generic. Or maybe we could have multiple head slots. Okay, hold on a second too. I have to take a quick bite. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Let's do a little dance break. Boop. Hey, do a little dance. Turn the music back up. Why is it so slow right now? There we go. All right, back in 5. One sec. Yo. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. It had to be done. Hey, Geno. Welcome in, if you're still here. I am so sorry I was away. There we go. Alright. Back to what we were doing. If anyone asks, Carl's been here the whole time. I won't ask. I won't ask. I'll just look at your time card later. Alright. Back to work. Aw, jeez, aw, dang. Alright. We are once again back in work mode. Alright, trying to remember what I was doing. We are... Oh, yeah, no one's redeemed first yet. Look at you. You're first! You did it! Okay, right. We are making loadout structs, and instead of making meshes for this, we want this struct to reference other structs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we can shortcut it little by duplicating our existing hat struct, and we can say hand hand equip struct. So now we got all this shizzle whizzle. We're gonna call this equip name. We'll keep this. We'll just call this mesh. And this will be a mesh component instead of a static mesh. So we can support either. We'll do mesh offset. Then mesh materials. And in case it has 2 slots, we'll keep this for now. We're gonna probably change this into like an array later. And then sound effects is fine. Okay, we will soups. You know what? We'll capitalize this in. Honestly, we could use this for feet too, come to think of it. Call this equip slot struct. How about that? You like that? Well, that's good naming right there. And then you know what else it needs? Yeah, I'll tell you what it needs. It needs another bool to mirror it. So we can use it on the left and right side without having to make like a different offset for each of it. Like if it needs to be in the left hand, we could just have it, or the right hand or left hand, we could have it be mirrored, and then it just flips horizontally. Do we need that? It's not always going to need that, but some things will. Like a shield, right? If it's a shield, then it's going to have to face outwards to be a shield. If it's a gun, it shouldn't mirror. If it's in like a handgun or whatever, or a sword, then it should still be in the same orientation. But a shield, maybe we need a, can I have an array of, like an array of bools? So it can be like, oh, mirror X, mirror Y, mirror Z, because it's not going to be uniform. All right, let's worry about that in a minute. We can add that later, actually. That may be a little bit more complicated than I thought it was. Anyway, now we'll go back here and the avatar loadout struct will. So we're going to call these slots now. Head slot. And slot left. And slot right. Foot slot left. Foot slot right. And then instead of being mesh components, these are going to reference equip slot struct. There we go. We're doing it. Slot. 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 Okay. Equip slot. Equip slot. Equip slot. Cool. Okay. So let's see here. We can have another data table full of these. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, yeah. So we want data table. Quick row structure. Avatar loadout struct. Boom. DT avatar loadouts. All right, so this is a table full of like predefined loadouts. So we're gonna make one for now. This one is gonna be called real name. Cowboy 10M. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Where's the... Have I goofed? Hold on. Have I done a goof? Yeah, why is that not showing up? Does it have to be an actor? It's not appearing here. Hello? Also, this N didn't get capitalized. What's wrong with me? Why is it not gonna get... What? Why? Why didn't you let me capitalize that? Hold on. Let's restart the project. Something may be afoot here. Also, I'm getting a little annoyed at this music. I'm not gonna lie. No. Bad. We'll live in silence. That's just how I like it. Player. Boop. Back to the old tried and true.
Welcome to my
Okay. Please let me capitalize this N. Why are you not letting me capitalize the N? I'm losing it. Why are you doing this to me? Why? How strange. Can't change. I mean, you should be able to. I changed all of these. And I changed this was something different entirely. I renamed it. What the hell? Oh, equip name. What? Can I add a space? I can't. Oh, so I can add a space. All right. Huh. Very weird. All right. That's fine. So this probably doesn't want to be a mesh component. Can I just have it be a mesh actor? Do I have to pick? What is a dynamic mesh actor? Fine, we'll have it be static mesh actor for now. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Save that. Let's go back in the data, open over the data table that we made. This is not the one we want. Okay, so now we should be able to see the mesh. Great. Editing value and structures defaults is not allowed. Okay, it should be editable. Wait, but it is editable. I'm losing it. Editable, yeah. Wait, what is this? Yeah. Editing this value in the structure's defaults is not allowed. Okay. That's fine. This isn't the default. Well, what? Not allow capitals. No, but it does. That's the thing. Like, look, the other ones do it. Mesh offset. Mesh materials. Mesh material. Maybe it just didn't like that I duplicated it. It really didn't like that. Maybe I should just make one from scratch? How bizarre. It's also not letting me it's not letting me set a mesh on this. Okay. Let's make it by hand, I guess. That's really weird. Yeah, all right. We'll just start over on that. And let's clean things up here. Let's update redirector references to get rid of any dead redirectors that are in this whole everything. That's probably a lot. I haven't done this in a while. Oh, my eye's so itchy. What a day. So hey, how you doing? Hope everyone else's work is going a little bit smoother. Hope hope your redirectors are faster to scan than mine are. Are we just gonna give up and play video games today? I don't know. Was having pretty good luck with the other things I was doing this morning. Like I made a new service for project management. I use something called DocMost. So now I've got my own Notion that actually works. Oh, here we go. Is it actually doing stuff now? Marble race to clear the... I mean, I can't do anything in the project while this is happening. Here we go. All right. Lots of old redirectors. Get them out of here. It's like burning digital sage. Yeah. Exercise the spirits, the machine spirits. Oh my goodness, why are you taking so long? Everything's falling apart. I want to go back and play the game with the rat baby. I miss rat baby. Oh, here we go. All right. Yep. You know, we're repairing shaders now. Cool. All right, great. Okay, let's try that again. So what we want is to go in here, make a new struct. We're actually gonna get rid of this enum since we don't need that anymore. Flip slot structs. Oh, wait. I thought we deleted this. How mysterious. Oh no, we deleted the wrong one. Okay, you know, this is fine. Rat baby game could mean so many things, like Ratatouille or Flushed. No, it's the one we were playing yesterday. Flushed away. Wait, what is flushed away? Look outside. When we rescued Rat Baby. When we fed it our blood. Melman, yes, our little baby Melman. Whoa, wait, why do I have more redirectors now? Oh, whatever, clean that up. I want to do it again. Hold on, we keep finding more. What show is the CGI movie from the Wallace and Gromit team? Why are they still coming back? I'm losing my mind here. Do I had the project open twice? Hold on. No. All right, try it one more time. Power. Structs. Great. So we're gonna make another struct. This will be called equip slot struct again. Hey Kirk, how you doing? Welcome in. All right, first thing, gonna be a string. Equip name. There we go. Save that. Next one will be a bool. Enabled. Okay. I'm hanging in there. A little frustrated at some more software weirdness. But okay, we can have an array. Cool. All right. And then the next one is going to be mirror x. And this is going to be an array of booleans. We could just get that out of the way now, so it's in the right order. Great. Okay. Then we're gonna try this again. We're gonna do head. Wait. We're gonna just call this mesh. Okay. So it's gonna be a single mesh component. Will this work now? Oops, that's not correct. Mesh compo. Come on, babe. Mesh compo. Mesh component. Don't worry, I'm a little frustrated. Oh, that's all. Yeah, same. Things should be okay. All right, mesh component. So this is the name of the thing, whether the thing is enabled, which axes, if any, we want to flip when the thing appears, and then the actual mesh of the thing. Okay. So we will go back. Actually, you know what? We'll just do it in this folder. We'll make a temporary one. We'll make a data table. And it's going to use equip slot. I mean, test DT, because we're going to delete this right away. Come on, baby. Okay, so we still can't see. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's not set up how I want it to be. That's good. We still can't define the mesh component here, which I think is interesting. Okay, that's fine. We'll get rid of that. We'll go back here and we'll say, I really want this to be to be able to be a skeletal mesh or a static mesh. I can't believe that I can't just have it be a mesh actor straight up. Okay, well, static mesh actor for now it is. I still have to figure out what this is. Customize mesh actor. So we could save that. And then let's dig into this a little bit more. So I can't name these either. Oh yeah, because it's just an array, huh? Okay, hold on. Can I have this be a map? No. Oh, but I could have it be. Hold on. So I could be a string and map, and then it's a map of strings to pools. So we could do that. And then our defaults here could be X, Y, Z. Save that, and then we want this to, oops, whoa. Oh, I see. How'd that get up there? We want this to be not editable. So we could edit the values of this, but not the actual fields. I hope. Yeah. Okay. So let's do another data table test again. Equip. Okay. Why is editing this value in the value structure that is not allowed? Why? Why? And this is still at, why is, I'm losing my fucking mind. This should not be editable. this should be editable. I hate you. Oh, I see what I did. Mesh actor. Static mesh. Oh, is that why? That's why. Okay. It can't be a static mesh. What? How did I screw this up? Oh. All right, I get it. I get it. I'm crazy. Static mesh. I don't want it to be an actor. I want it to be in reference to a static. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, so I just can't have it reference a mesh? I don't like you. That seems like an oversight. Anyway, all right, that's fine. So equip name enabled mirror axis. This is can be edited in the instance of a blueprint. Yeah, but I want. Maybe I should actually have this be another struct. It's just a struct that has 3 bools in it. Yeah, I can do that. Near axis struct. And then that won't be editable. So we'll just have 3 bools in here. Boop, boop, boop. Oops. Boop, boop. X, Y, Z. Boom. So instead of this being a map, this is now just going to be a mirror axis struct. Wait, whoa, did this already exist? Oh, it kind of does. All right, let's use mine for now. They got there ahead of me. Yeah, there we go. This is what I want it to look like. And we'll have enabled default to true. All right. And then we'll do the thing where it's like, okay, we got material. Material 2 and sound effect. And then we'll check sound wave is what we were using for that. Sound wave. There you are. Okay, wonderful. So we can remake our avatar loadout struct now. Get rid of this. Avatar loadout struct. We'll say loadout. Loadout name. String. And then head slot, etc. Hand slot left. Hand slot right. Foot slot left. Foot slot right. Great. Oh, but these should be different types. These should be equip slot. Great. Now, finally, we can make a data table for this. We're going to avatar loadout struct. DT avatar loadouts. We will add the first row. This is going to be called Cowboy Teneb. And that will also be the loadout name. And then in here, we can do several things. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I get crusties in my eyeballs. Okay, so this is gonna be like the hat stuff all over again, but it will be for every slot. So we'll ignore the mirror access stuff for now. We'll take care of that later. We'll do cowboy hat. Bam. Wait. Did I? Okay, yes. We could actually have these defined in like separate objects too, but we'll do them just manually here for now. Material, we will. Oh, that's not correct. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Let's make sure we're using the correct type as well. Yep. Okay, just straight up material. Not an instance or anything. Material. Why are there two of them? Why do I have active material? Weird. All right. Let's see if it updates our table smartly. Okay, great. So we'll do that, and then let's see. In my left hand, we'll have gun or pistol. I think a lot of these are going to be skeletal. I guess not. Okay. Some of these would be skeletal meshes, though. Sure, American pistol. Oh, you know what? We didn't include an offset. Shit. I can't like reorder these after the fact too. I don't think, at least. Can I insert one below? No. That's so annoying. Why can't I reorder things in? Okay, fine. You know what? That's fine. Transform. Equip. Offset. They need to have an offset, so we know. I'm Joe Biden's reanimated corpse. Why? Why? Wait. Joe Biden didn't die. Or did he? Explain yourself, Carol. Also, welcome in. We're doing a little bit of work here. Okay, great. equipment offset. Cool. Hi. Can I export these as excuse me. Now I'm wondering, can I save instances of these structs as objects so I can like mix and match? But I have to be able to, right? Or would these be like these each be a blueprint? Have I been going about this all wrong? Like, do I need a blueprint equipment slot? So I could just drop all that, like, boom, you're an equipment slot. Being leftover pho with the most mid meatballs. Oh, I'm sorry. Meatballs are already like very, you know, they're one of those things where it's like they're okay or they're really good. Actually, I guess not. No, they're either bad or they're really good to me. It's like, ugh, I'd rather have this without the meatballs, or like, ooh, these meatballs are quite nice. They're very polarizing to me. Broth, yeah, the meatballs taking away. See, the meatballs are just a distraction. You could just be having broth and nudes. All right, we'll worry about the blueprint thing later. That'll be easy to switch up. For now, God, I get like halfway through these and be like, everything I've done is wrong. But I guess that's normal. I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm struggling through the thing I'm doing. We're basically we're giving the support to swap in different like outfits and sets of loadouts for stuff attached to avatars. So that's just me for now, but it will be more general when more people are using this. But like right now we're making a cowboy 10-up, right? So cowboy 10-up's going to have a hat, a cowboy hat, and the cowboy 10-up's also going to be holding a gun. Because cowboys do that sort of thing. And
thank you for helping me.
Let's see. So if I recall correctly, I have a function that sets the hat. Okay, hold on. How do we do that? Did I make an event for that? Let's go look at the Twitch thing. I forget, it's been a while since we looked at the how we set our hats. And we will look, it'll probably be easier to find in the chat command. All cowboy media I've seen in the last 20 years involve gay cowboys. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a lot of it out there. But other than Brokeback Mountain, I think you kind of gotta... Or involved rather than being exclusively about. There's a lot of it, right? Okay, find hat, set hat mesh. So we're just setting the hat. So what we need is a function, probably multiple functions, that sets everything on the outfit. So, excuse me. I don't know if I can think of it as a gay cowboy thing off the top of my head. Other than Brokeback Mountain. I guess I'm not really a connoisseur of gay cowpoke content. I don't think there were any gay overtones in Shanghai Noon with Owen Wilson and Jackie Chan. I can't recall any. I mean, actually, they do take a bath together in the same room. Overwatch. Oh, is he gay? Is whatever McCree's name be gay? Orville Peck. I know they rebranded him because he was named after somebody that was a little bit problematic. They discovered later. Cassie's actually gay, but there's a lot of fan. Oh, okay. I mean, look, you're gonna find fan art of any character that's, you know, if we're going off of fan art, every character is pansexual. Ever created for anything, ever. Ram. Oh yeah, Ram Ranch. That's a good one. U.S. Marines are. Okay. Let's make a function. Actually, let's look at our existing function. Yeah. So we're gonna do. And find hat. And this is looking through the data table. So we don't necessarily need this. We need find loadout. And then the loadout is going to return a loadout. All right, so let's duplicate this. Find loadout. And we'll make some changes here. So we are looking for loadout name. Apparently 5 other gay cowboy movies came out. Jeez, I am way behind on my gay cowboy media. I've got a lot of catching up to do. You know, I've been watching a bunch of lately though is Gundam. A certain Blue Oni was talking to me about Gundam and then got me to watch a few episodes of OG Gundam before watching the second episode of Gyukyuks. I still don't remember how to pronounce it. The new Gundam anime by Hideki Anno. Yeah, now I'm hooked again. Now I've downloaded every single Gundam media that exists. I have like a terabyte of Gundam shows on a hard drive now. And now I have to watch all of them. Hundreds of episodes of Gundam. I've got to know it all. Because I only ever really watched Gundam Wing as a kid, which I did like on Toonami. Strange Ways of Life. Cowboys. Power of the Dog. Dashing in December. None of those. Wow. I had no idea. First one even has Pedro Pascal. Yeah, I haven't heard of any of those. But that's not really surprising because I don't really watch any new movies. I'm gonna sneeze. I'll do it. Am I lying? Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good. So what is this? So local. What am I doing here? I don't remember what I'm doing here. Variables. Local variables. Okay. So we're looking for a specific loadout, right? We editing the correct one? Great. So we don't need this. This can go down here now. This is a variable for the whole blueprint, right? Where are you at? Yeah, so what we want here is, yeah, we want another one. So we'll say, hey, you're a data table. Hey, you're a data table. I know you. Loadout table. And instead of doing that, we're going to say loadout table. Here and here. Get data table row. Cha-cha-cha. And then compile that. It's okay. We want your default value to be something else. Fonts, avatar, loadouts. Okay, and then you should be. Wait, what? What's the error here? The blanket only matching structures are considered compatible. Yeah. What are we? What's not matching here? Get data table row. Get data table row. Like so. Rafael. Yes. Okay. Yep, here we go. So this will be local. Wait. This isn't correct. Local loadouts. There we go. Oops. Wait. Why are there two T's there? What's going on here? Local loadout name. Let's sake. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. Local loadout. Set it. And then split this. Then split this. There we go. I don't remember why I did it this way, but I'm sure I had a reason. Maybe. What is happening? Let's see if it is the same. There we go. So if the array element name is the same as the loadout we're looking for, and the thing is found, then we will set the local loadout to this and return the loadout. And this needs to be out loadout. Like so. Compile. Why are you still throwing a fit? Local loadout table. These should get data table. Oh, out row. Okay, here we go. Like this. That wasn't connected. There we go. Silly me. All right. So this is a function that finds a particular loadout in the data table, right? So we say, hey, find this loadout. We pass in a name of the loadout that we want. Say, hey, go find me this name. Hope the stream is going good. I'm actually deaf right now. Stage crew set off the fire alarm an hour ago, and I'm trying to protect my ass. Wow, that's still going off after an hour. That's great. I'm so happy for you. You can't hear anything I'm saying, but I hope that gets resolved for you today, Naveen. Actually, wait, hold on. You can see I've got captions. Haha. Isn't that nice? Yeah. We did it. Okay. Find loadout. Accepts a string. It sets that string. We're setting the loadout string to that. We are looking through the table for things that match. Wait. That match that name. If the name of the thing matches what we're looking for, and it's found, and it's enabled. Actually, wait, no, it should return even if it's enabled. Should it? Should it return to you if it's enabled? Like, this is just us finding it. We should be able to find it whether it's enabled or not. But then we should not set it if it's enabled, right? Let's worry about that in a minute. If it finds it, it returns it. Great, we did it. So now we want a function that sets it. So it's going to do the same thing as the hat. We're basically just going to replace the hat function with this eventually. So it's more general. So we'll go to functions. So we have find. Wait, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, find it. Okay, here it is. And we want to set the hat. Should we call it hat? I mean, I guess it's setting the mesh, but it's doing kind of more than that as well. Yeah, this function should just be called set hat now, or like equip hat. But that's fine. So we'll do the same thing here. We're gonna duplicate this, and we will say set equip slot. Okay, let's think here. And this should accept a socket name as well. So what are we doing here? So we actually don't need this anymore, right? Because we're gonna accept a struct. So we don't need the search and data table anymore. Why was I doing this? Because I could just pass in. Yeah, I'm like unnecessarily looking for the hat again. I just rewrote this entirely. Well, I'm not even using the find hat function in here. Well, that's silly. Okay, well, we're fixing that right now. Okay, so let's go back to the whiteboard real fast, and I'll write out what I'm thinking. Where'd you go? Hey. There we go. Oh, I guess I didn't save it. How about that? Okay. So when we want to okay, I don't know how that happened, but sure. Whip. What is fucking load out? What is happening? Why does it keep happening? Hey, buddy. Yeah. 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 Hold on, we'll pet this cat real fast. I'm gonna pet this kitty. What a boy. Oh, what a little guy. Okay. Hold on. I'm doing something. So we want to equip a loadout. I'm just going to write equip. Okay. So from here. Oh, buddy. He's being so lovey. What a little fella. All right, so it is going to find the loadout. And then it's going to equip function. Hi. Jeez. Meow. Yeah. Hey, better. He's very insistent. Hey, buddy. You my boy? Oh, you want uppies, don't you? You want uppies? Might have to like use both arms to hold you, swoot you in your little face. Yeah. Okay, come on. Where? Oh. Come on. No? You change your mind? Okay. All right. So the equip function is going to take the loadout that we just found, and then it's going to loop over each. What? Why does it keep happening? Slot. Equip each slot. Well, let's just say equip each valid slot. All right. So when we want to equip something, we're gonna pass in the name of the loadout that we want. We're gonna find that loadout, and then when it's gonna pass that loadout into the equip function. The equip function is gonna say, okay, I'm gonna loop over each slot in this loadout that you gave me, and then for each valid slot that's in here, I'm gonna equip the thing in that slot to the correct place. That's the logic that we're following right now. So, given that, we are going to go here. I know this is living on my BP10eb function right now. We'll probably write this in C++ soon as well. But just for funsies, we'll do it here. So set equip slot. So we are going to accept, I guess we don't even need the equipment name, right? Because we just need what's in the slot. So what we need is just the struct. So we need the equip slot struct in. And then we also need which slot it needs to be equipped to. So another input. So can we actually give it a socket? We can't, right? Okay. That's fine. So we need a string. Wait, are they socket names? Hold on. Socket. Do we want a name or a string? Get socket. Get socket though name. Get all socket names. Get socket location. How was I doing this before? Break struct. And mesh. Or these are parented to sockets. Is that how I was doing it? I just have like meshes here at all times? Do I not spawn these in? Set head mesh. Yeah, also this is exact. Why is the other one not like this? Wait, what do they do? What did I do? Wait, hold on, what is this? I think I duplicated the wrong function. I did. I definitely did. That is why I was confused. Yeah, I want to duplicate this. Set, equip, slot. Equip, slot, start. Great. And then what should we do here? So we can either have, and I don't know which one of these is more memory efficient, probably the latter option, but we could either have it like this, right, where we have meshes here, just static mesh components here that are usually blank. I can get rid of the crowbar mesh too, actually. But it's just like they default to having no mesh, right? Or and being not visible. And then when this thing sets it, it finds the correct mesh given the socket that we want to equip stuff to, and sets the mesh to that, makes it visible. Or we can have this create the mesh components and then set the mesh to like mesh to, yeah, that might be better. And but we'd have to keep a reference to it afterwards. So we want a I guess we would want a current equipment map. Or all right, let's do the easy way for now, and then we'll think about that in a second. So head struct, we will have we'll accept the string. Yeah, we'll just look for a string. We'll switch. Okay, fine. Equip slot name. We don't want that. This is just gonna be a string. Excuse me. So this, we'll zoom out here. So we need a local variable. We'll say, hey, target slot. Target mesh slot. Wait, target slot mesh. And this will be a static mesh component, right? Yeah. Static mesh component. Reference. We'll say, hey, this is you, you're a local variable. I'm gonna put you right there. Very first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look for, I guess we're gonna do a switch on string. This should be an enum, but I deleted the enum that we had earlier, didn't I? I did. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Switch on string. So let's make a few of these. Yep. So static mesh compo. Okay. child it to this. All right, so this will be hand equip left. You know, we'll stick with no hand slot left. Mesh. Yep. We'll reset the transform on that, so it's on the feet. Let's duplicate this. Right mesh. Great. Same properties. Let's test our little theory here. So parent socket will be socket hand L. Great. Now it's parented to that. And then this one, we'll duplicate this twice more. Foot slot. Left mesh. Meshy. Foot slot. Right mesh. We'll set these all accordingly. So this is the right hand. This is the left foot. Oops. This is the right foot. And then we want one for our head as well. Socket, head, mesh. And we will get rid of the hat one after we do this. We'll move you down there. Oops, nope. Excuse me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where'd you go? Oh boy. Hand slot. Wait, what did I just do? Head. Hold on. We'll order these correctly. Foot slot left. It's so awkward trying to rearrange these. It's very finicky. There we go. Then okay, and this one is head slot mesh. Great. And then put this to the head socket. Boo-doo. Just like so. All right, so now we have our 5. Wait, how did that? How did you get out of order again? Right, you could be down there. Okay, fantastic. Hand slot right, hand slot left, foot slot left, foot slot right. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can be slightly out of order. That's okay. Compile. Okay, of course we've got problems because I haven't finished this function yet. Great. So, this is a switch. And what this is going to do is this will set the value of the mesh slot that we're targeting depending on the string that is passed in here. So, we will say, we'll give it 5 cases. Head, hand left, hand right, foot left, foot right. Depending on which of these it is, we're gonna set the value of target mesh to one of these slots. So we will say, if it's head, it's head. You get where I'm going with this? Yep. Yep. Get 5 of these in here. So, if it's the left hand, it's the left hand, etc. Right hand, right hand. I'm not even going to say the other ones. I think you know where I'm going with this. I hope. Foot rub. Fantastic. Those will be up here a little bit out of the way. And then we continue on. Like so. And instead of referencing the hat mesh, we want the target slot, whatever the target slot ended up being. Just like this. Actually, maybe all we need to do. Hold on. Okay, no. What we need. We need more. So equip slot struct. I don't know why it does the double T every time. Why? We're discovering so many strange behaviors today. Okay, so this is, we will move this down here like that. So we want the mesh. What? Oh, sorry, wrong one. Mesh. The relative transform is going to be the offset. What are we doing here? Material, right? Yeah. Material. Wait. Have I goofed? Material. These should be arrays. Right. That's okay. We can fix it. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. So we can mix and match things. We want equip slot struct, so these should be arrays instead. So we're gonna call these materials. Array. Array. And let's look at hat again. Yeah, it should be an array of sound effects as well. Boom. So now, okay. I did it correctly. So we'll go here. Put slot struct materials here, and here, and here. We'll hook up all of our arrays. And then if it's enable, are we even doing the enable check? We're not. Okay, that's fine. We'll add that in as well. That should compile, I believe. No, please. Please. No. Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool. Very cool. We probably didn't save this either, huh? Yeah. It's not all gone. Just a good amount of it. Okay, I did save this actually. God damn it. Okay. Put you in there. Save. Save. So I have save on compile as well, so it should have saved it before trying to compile, but I guess that's not good enough. Okay. And left. And right. Foot left. Foot right. Great. Save. Hey Doki, how you doing? Welcome in. You you just missed me crashing and losing a little bit of work. You missed my cry of despair. No, why? It wasn't that much. Equip slot struck name. Okay, equip slot. Okay, yes, that's fine. We will put these like this. We'll stack them up. Look, make them look real nice. Look at that. You like my struck stack? All right, target slot mesh. We need 5 of these. We'll do a little co-working, network. Hey, we're happy to have you. That is definitely what we're doing today. We don't need that many. We only want 5. All right. So same thing. Left, foot right, foot left, hand right, hand left, head. Depending on which of these are, we will move all this over here. Make a nice little bundle of all these cables. Save. You know, I wish I think I'm just traveling right now, but I want that office that office space, like chill playlist that she had. You know what I'm saying? That was good. Office wave music. Oh, yeah, that might be it actually. '80s office vibes, was that the one? '80s office music. '80s office nostalgic retro mix. Maybe it's this one. Late night work. Nostalgic office wave. Oh yeah, there is the office music to relax and refine to as well. Let's try this for a minute. Let's see how the vibe is here. All right, head, left hand, right hand, left foot, right foot. Nope, right foot. Come on, come on, little buddy. There you go. No. Go back. There we go. All right, save. Hook these pins up. Save. Let's So let's look at what we've brought. Okay, we haven't hooked this up. Hooked it up to the mesh. Great. Save. This all looks correct. Okay, so this is, we have branching conditions here. All right, so if this isn't empty, set it to a thing. If this isn't empty, set it to a thing. And then if this isn't empty, set it to a thing. These should be their own functions because that's getting a little crazy, but that's fine. We're slowly refining this and making it more elegant. Save again because I'm paranoid. I believe, wait. Okay, yeah, no, this needs to transform. Great. Oh, okay, well it didn't crash that time. I meant to save, but that we only would have lost. So this is missing a target. Get material of the static mesh. And that static mesh that we want to get the material for is the target slot. Right? Is that correct? Get material of the target slot mesh, which should be set at this point. Right. It definitely is happening here. This has to happen. Get the... Is there another one of these? I'm trying to remember, because there's a slot 2. What do I do there? Yeah. For... Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. If this... Okay, yes, I see. If it has a material, then we set it to that. Otherwise, we set it to a random one. Great. Save. Compile. It compiled. Wonderful. So, in theory, this will work. So our inputs are an equip slot struct and a string, which is the name of the slot that we want to equip. Now, save. Save. Okay, hold on, I'm thinking. Okay. So, we have set equip slot that we just made. We have find loadout. I don't remember why I'm doing this in particular, but that's okay because it works just fine because we update it here and return the full thing. So, find loadout. And we're returning a loadout. So what we need is a set loadout function that we're going to make from scratch. Set loadout. And the input here is going to be loadout name. Loadout name. Okay. So very first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find that loadout. Valid. Valid? Is valid. Input object. hold on. Let's think about what we're doing here. So this is only gonna return. Returned if found. We could have it a bool here too. I guess that's what we'll do. We'll have a boolean called row found. Actually, we'll call it loadout found. Then we will say these captions are good to pick up. Oh, what did I say? I don't know what slang I use, but yeah, they're pretty impressive sometimes. Other times, not so much. But also check it out; they can do other languages. Hajimemashite, dozo yoroshiku. Que fuerte. Tak, proszę. Oh, I didn't pick that one up. Oh, I think I broke it. My Spanish was too strong for it. Oh, there we go. Niet. See? Oh, wait. It gets a little confused sometimes because if it'll try to fit whatever the most recent language context was, and the next thing you say if it's not sure. Yeah. And you can have it do translation too, which is not on at the moment, but I could have like just all of my English be translated to another language. It probably isn't amazingly accurate, but I do want to play around with it. So what I want is actually another return. Do I need 2 return nodes? I guess so. And then no matter what, I will return local loadout. But if I didn't find the loadout, it'll just short circuit it, so it'll never try to access it because it won't be valid. There we go. So like that. Okay, set loadout. So we'll branch. We'll say, hey, if you found the loadout, do the rest of this. If not, we're just gonna print. I couldn't find the loadout, Lamau. We'll do that. Then split the pin here. These should be an array. I can't just loop over them. I mean, maybe wait, hold on. Maybe I can. For each? Nope. Sure can. All right. 4. Loop. Nope. Okay. We'll break it over here. God, it's gonna be clunky. I mean, if I put them in an array, I can do this. I guess that makes sense. But wait. So just have the loadout name and then an array of these structs? Can I name them like that though? No, yeah, then I'd have to rethink that. Okay, I'll just do it. God damn it. So now we're back to like, oh, I should have done. I should have given them like a slot name. Each of these structs should have a slot name. Right, so then we could have like the avatar just have a list of them, and then we could support any number of things. Not just like head, hand, etc., etc., etc. We could say, and then now we're back to the enum thing that I deleted. It's like, hey, if there's a loadout here, look at it, see the socket name or the slot name that it's supposed to go in. Check the skeleton that this is being run on. If that exists, then equip it. Okay, well that's fine. We'll do it the kind of dumb way for now, make it work, and then we will refine it. Make it more flexible. So right now we have these 5, so we're gonna have like another switch, or maybe not a switch, but just a sequence. And then equip slots. Okay, so what we need is set equip slots. What validations are we doing in here? Thinking. Ooh, I'm thinking. I guess it would be if the thing is enabled and it has a mesh set, then we continue on to do each of these. All right, so sequence. Oh god, it's gonna be so many of these. Slot. Really painted myself, and I got myself in quite a pickle here, didn't I? So it'd be this for each. Maybe I should just do the smart thing now, because this is gonna get so messy. I don't think it's gonna be like the same amount of work either way. So like avatar loadout struct, right? So instead of doing that, we'll say, oh, so this is gonna be slot name. We need to add the enums again. I'll put them back in here. Enum. Equip slot names. Hey, Chili. Hello. I tried fried eggs and onions. Thick. Wait. Cut the onions thick. It was, yeah, that does sound delicious. I love eggs and onions. I mean, how do you go wrong with both of that? They're good. And no matter what kind of onions you put in there, I'd enjoy it. But probably eggs are better with, I don't know. You think a yellow onion? Was it a yellow onion? Kind of sweet? Or maybe a white onion? Oh, I guess they put purple onions, red onions in like egg salad, don't they? I don't know. We could go either way. Excel does rock. Now we're getting to the point of the stream where it's like we're talking about food and I get hungry. You do this to me every time. You know I like food and that I must eat. What? How should I do this? So what I'm thinking here is I need an enum for slot names, and I'm thinking whether these should be specific slot names or named after the socket that I'm looking for. I guess they don't need to be named after the socket, because the only thing that needs to know the socket name is the actual mesh. But if we're eventually doing the thing where we're instantiating the components and attaching them to the socket dynamically, then it would also need to know the socket name. So okay, let's just keep it like this for now. So it'll be like head slot. Actually, no, I don't need the right slot because the enum's already going to say that for us. Let's do head, hand, left, and right. Okay, I guess we're not hitting tab. Foot left, foot right. Fabulous. Okay, what's this? Information can be used as explicitly named bit mask. Oh, I see. Yeah. Because I use them as bits. We don't need that sort of memory management. Okie dokie. So this is gonna be a slot name. Equip a slot name. And then we'll go here. And then instead of doing it the way we're doing, we are going to have an array of things. So we'll say equip array, because we're extremely creative. And we'll get rid of all of these. So this is all that's going to be in the avatar loader for now. It's going to have a name, and it's going to have a list of equipment in it. Now, this is going to break. That's fine. We expected that. Let's go look at our other function. Make sure that this is agnostic. Let's switch on string equip slot. So instead of this, we can actually have a slot now. Equip slot name. Okay, and then we'll be using this one for now. We'll smarten that up in a bit. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh yeah, right. So this needs to be switch on enum. Yeah. Switch. Yeah, there we go. Head, hand left. Oh, what's the warning here? A lot of head slots. Specifying non-default value no longer exists on node. Fine. Wait. Ah, yes. Loadout name. Fine. Wait. Hey, bud. That's fine. We weren't using this. Let's refresh this node. Yeah, hey, bud. Yeah, I love you too, bud. Okay. So now... Yeah, hold on. Jeez. Yeah. And then he runs away. He's like, you've pet me for 3 seconds. Now I'll leave and yell at you from over there. Hey, stop that. Don't claw the couch. Okay. So that goes there. And then we'll do one for the hand. Like so. Okay, actually we'll do equip name here too. Cowboy hat. Gun. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then we'll do pistol. Oh, you're back. You need to make up your mind. Hi.
Three cuts per visit. No more, no less.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta... The TTS did work, but the volume was down. I'll balance that correctly now. There we go. I'll pet you. You want some pets? You want uppies now? Yeah? Come here. Come here. All right, he's gone again. Okay. Oh no, he's back. Come here. Hi, bud. I'm holding a cat and I'm smooching him. I'm smooching his little face. He's so handsome. He wants to play, clearly. Or maybe he wants to go take a nap. One of those. Alright, anyways. Our cowboy outfit now has a hat and a gun. And it only has these two slots assigned. Head and hand to left. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, so we find the loadout. There we go. We pass the loadout out. And then in the set loadout... Oh. Yeah, he definitely wants to play. This is what we were struggling with before. So now, now, check this out. Now we can loop. We can say, hey, for each. If we find the loadout's not empty, we're gonna loop over the things in the loadout. And we're gonna say, hey, hey! We're gonna set, wait, where is it? Set equip slot. Yes, oh yes we will. And we'll say, hey, set the equip slot to this. And the slot name. I guess we do have to break this, huh? Okay, that's fine. Break. This is the equip slot name here. Ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. Just like that. That actually might be it. We might have done it in one. So let me think here. So if we go back here and we look at the old randomized hat redeem. Yeah, I need to fix that too. We just have a function that randomizes it. Okay, here we go. So actually, let's just copy this too. Hey, you be nice. Those brothers attacking him. These boys. These Duke boys are out of the can. Yeah, hi. Here, I'll throw a treat for you. I think I've got one in my pocket. I do. I always have a pocket full of cat treats. You never know when you need them. What's that? What's that? Okay. Randomize loadout. That's what we'll call this. Randomize. Why didn't I just delete the word hat? Loadout. To be honest, I had a bag of cat pate when I took walks with my stray. Oh yeah, that's so cute. Yeah, be like, hello. I befriend all of the neighborhood cats. You never know when you need them to come to your aid. I have a pocket full of like Temptations treats. They're like crunchy on the outside and like pate on the inside. They love them. They go buck wild. Look at this web of things is making me think of a time I was trying to learn Max/WSP pure data and music related stuff, and I went insane and tried to give up. I'm building a harem of 7 benefactors. These are all of my humans that feed me. Yeah, they do that. Okay, loadout table is what we want. Loadout. Loadout. This is a variable that's gonna be rando loadout. And it's a loadout struct. Excuse me. Loadout. Am I editing the right one? Yeah. There we go. That's fine. And then this is... Wait. What am I doing here? Randomize loadout. We're gonna set hat mesh. Randomize loadout. Wait, is this what? Did I make a recursive function? Wait, what's going on here? Oh, if it's in it, yes. Okay, if it wasn't enabled, it calls itself again. Okay. Oh, we got adopted! Yay! Yeah, I did that a lot when I lived before I moved. That's how I got these guys. Is my boss at the time, his wife ran a cat like rescue, like a TNR thing. So she loaned me a bunch of traps, and I started TNRing all the cats in my neighborhood, and it got a bunch of them adopted. And so when my little guys came from, they were ferals, and I got them as they're little kitty cats, little kittens. I stole them. And then I befriended their mom. Okay. So, we'll do this. We will set loadout. Ooh, this isn't right. Wait. What? This is... Ugh. Come on. I'm getting so confused. I'm getting lost in the sauce here. We sound at the foster, but we're not quite cat proof. Oh, you'll get there. You know what you're doing. Okay. So I'm really getting lost in the sauce now. Randomize loadout. Picks a random loadout. Sets the random loadout to this. And then This is break loadout struct. I guess it'll. This is inefficient because now it's finding twice. I should just be set loadout. Does the honestly these should be two different functions. This is silly of me. I should. Okay, no, that's fine. We'll just keep it like that for now. It could search the table twice for the moment. I just want this to work for them. Okay, randomize loadout. Does this, searches for that, and then this will call itself again. So this will be randomize loadout. If this is not enabled. You know what? I didn't give these an enabled flag. Enabled. And that'll default to true. So now I don't need two of these. I just need the one. Say, hey, if it's enabled, set it. Otherwise, randomize it. Oh, but if there's only one in there, then this is going to be infinite. It is a bit of an edge case at the moment, but I could get stuck in an infinite loop here. Can I make like a separate comment? Add comment. No, okay. No, get rid of the comments. Is this going to delete the whole thing? Great. All right. I'll just write a big comment here. Fix infinite loop edge case. What do we got here? Fail binding connection. Only exactly matching instructions can get to data table row. So this is get data table row. Next one. Wait, what's? Yeah. Okay. He gets very annoyed. Yeah, no, he gets very, very irritated when he's like, "Pay attention to me more." He really wants to play right now. Yeah. Which is weird because normally he's just sleeps all day. I don't know why he's got so much energy right now. Well, at least one of us does. Okay. Great. So this Meowcurry must be retrograde. Yeah. His cat sign is in Aquarius right now. I do pay attention to him. I pay attention to him for hours, like all the time, every day. He's my little baby guy, and I love him. I love his little face. Well, thank you, anonymous gifter. Wow. Wow, that I need to fix the alert text there. It's really coming off the scroll. But hey, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Please, cat. Oh, you little bingus. All right. I think this is ready now. I've just got so lost. I'm pretty. Oh, another. Wait, is that another one? Thank you, anonymous gifter again. Jeez. When I find you, anonymous gifter, oh, I'm gonna thank you. Well, thank you so much for the subs. I hope you enjoy the cat yells. Please, cat. So this is another thing we need to update. But I have a table for these now. Right? I do have a table. Yeah. We haven't made a new redeem in a while. It's been a bit. So we have a data table for our redeems. We're gonna make a new one. Randomize. I need a cap. Yeah, I might cut it short here in a bit anyway. Yeah, okay. Thanks, buddy. I've just been struggling through it today. I'm working pretty slow. Yes. Okay. Just give me a sec. Yes. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna give him his own mic. Instant fulfillment. Cooldown will be no cooldown. That's fine. No cooldown for now. Yeah. Oh wait, the name can be randomized loadout. And the row name, I wish there was a way to just bind these together. Ultimately, I'll make a smarter way to do this. Okay. Randomize loadout. There we go. We'll go back here. Actually, we will copy this. String rows. Because I could make enums for this. It just feels like another unnecessary step. Randomize loadout. Boom. We'll go down here. Yeah. Reroute node. We want our stream avatar. Here it is. It's me. And we'll say randomize loadout. And we'll be good boys and we'll make a note here. Randomize loadout. Okay. Let's compile. And let's walk through the logic really quick before we open the floodgates on that. So, when this function is called, it is going to search the data table, pick a random row out of the data table. Yeah, it's going to get all the row names in the data table. It's going to pick a random one. It's going to get that row. If the row is found, which it will be because it's picked it from the table, it's going to set that as the random loadout. It's going to break that. It's going to, this is a little recursive. It's going to set that loadout, which is also going to try to find it again. I can improve that, but I'll do that. Then if it finds that loadout, hold on, it's going to find loadout, which does a lot of the same stuff, right? Where it searches the table, it gets the table, if it's enabled, yada, yada, yada. If it finds it, wait. If it finds it and it's enabled, we haven't actually done that yet, but that's fine. Because there's only one. It's going to loop over all of the equipment in that loadout. And for each of those equipments that it finds, it's going to equip it. And when that happens, it's going to come in here and it's going to switch on whatever the enum is for the equip slot. And it's going to equip that to the correct slot. Now, this should, every time you hit the button, equip my hat and a cowboy hat on my head and a gun in my hand. The offsets are going to be wrong, and it's only ever going to be that one set of things for now. But it should function. So let's give it a shot. I am now going to begin the fun. And we will wait for Twitch to connect. Here we go. Twitch is connecting. We will see viewer cubes drop in up here. Come on. Come on. Oh, wait, connect. Oh, there you are. Okay. Look at all of you. Great. We're connected to Twitch. Now we'll randomize the loadout. Ah ha ha! Okay, so there's my hat. It's definitely on wrong. Here's the gun. That's not quite in the correct place. Why is that? Did I not parent that mesh to a socket? Hey, oh no, I'm upside down. Reach for the sky. Okay, well, mostly working. I'm pretty sure I didn't parent the left hand slot to the socket. It's just on the root of my mesh. So that's fixable easily. Let's go look at that. Yep, there's the issue. Okay, stop the fun. No more fun. Socket hand left. Save. Well, let's double check all the others as well. Oh, you know what? These didn't save. This is from when I crashed. Yeah, that would be why. Okay. That's okay. Socket hand right. Socket foot left. Socket foot right. Save. The head one is correctly set. Great. Compile. One more time. Begin fun. Look at the connection logs. Oh, there's your token. Whoa, what could it be? Okay, wait for the cubes. Oh, okay. No. All right, cool. There we go. You already did. And now you see the gun is in my hands. Obviously, these are wrong. But we can actually fix that real fast. So what we want to do is if we select the correct slot, like boom, here's my head slot mesh. What we can do is we can actually edit it here at runtime. So I want, oh, that is not correct. Wait, that's not even the right axis. What the hell? Oh yeah, okay. It's that would be why. Yeah. Nope, that's not why. Stop it. All right. So we want to rotate it on its y-axis like that. And then on its z, nope. On its z, oh, what's going on here? Why are you being so difficult? Hold on, let's do Z. Okay, yes. Z. So 90 on the Z, and then probably 90 here as well. Yeah. So 90 and 90. 90 and minus 90. And then we just position it down a bit. Whoop. Oh, no, that's wrong. I guess it's X now? Yeah, okay. 90, 90, minus 16-ish. Like that. That's correct-ish looking. Minus 17. Okay, so we go back into the... I think I could save this at runtime, too. After our loadouts. There we go. Boom. My hat. So the hat... We set the offset to minus 17, minus 90, oops, 90. I think we can save that. We can. All right, great. Then we do the same thing for the gun. So we go here, say, hey, gun, where should you be? No, we'll do it. We'll do it in the transform over here. It gets confused. Oh, oh, what? Oh, it didn't like that. Girl, we'll zero them out manually. It's behaving weird. What? What? What are you doing? Why do you keep doing that? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. No! There we go. Okay, now they're zeroed out. So let's see. We're gonna rotate Y. And then, so 180 and 90. And then probably like a little bit, nope. Yeah, okay. So 2, 156, 189. Can I just copy this? Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on, buddy. We'll go back over here after our loadout. So, nope. Sorry. This one. Paste. Hey, I can. All right. That's convenient. Hey, all right. So now, stop the fun. Let's call the fun off. Now, one more time. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. So we should be connected. Randomize loadout. Bam. Hey, reach for this guy. Well, we've done it. I hope everyone's proud of me. That took a little bit longer than I intended. But now we've got the ability to just straight up have whole little outfit changes. Well, not whole outfit changes because the clothes aren't modular just yet. But if we had an avatar and a skeleton that had the clothes able to swap out, I need a nude version of I need a nude version of me. If I had other versions of me with other clothes on, or a version of me that was naked and other clothes meshes, then yeah, we could use the same logic. So this is extensible. It's a little clunky right now. I'm probably going to put this in computer. Computer, give me nude Teneb. Show me nude Teneb. So what I'll probably do is put this in C++ now. I mean, not right now, but probably before next stream. I want to put more of these in scripts because this is a lot to do in Blueprint. Although this was good for prototyping and getting the logic working, I could do this much more cleanly in code. So I'll probably do that. So that was fun. Well, wait, somebody mentioned me. What's going on over here? Oh, look at that. Thank you. Thank you. No. Hey, thanks. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll cut it a little bit short today too. I'm gonna be doing a lot of work all week. I'm just fucking eepy again. And also, my cat. Oh, yeah. My cat is he's on top of the he really wants to cuddle. Okay, fine. I'm gonna take a nap with my cat. Cause he wants to. Isn't that right, little buddy? Let's see. We rated Evan last time. I guess we'll rate Ara. We have sort of a we don't have very many friends. We're gonna rate Ara. Because they've been nice to us. And they're doing art, and we like art as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's go back to study cam, see how this looks. let's see. What we'll probably do tomorrow is we'll wrap up on some of those like prototype like screenshot mock-ups I wanted to do for the presentation, like the one where we're fighting the demon that I was calling Marion, the raid boss thing. We'll add some zazz, some visual appeal to some of those, and maybe make some more cute little outfits for myself. We'll clean up the logic for this too, so it's like, oh, we can we'll have like a blank outfit as well, say, or we'll have an unequipped loadout which zeroes out all the meshes, or we'll switch it to the thing where it'll spawn mesh components in the right place instead of moving them around, and then it'll delete them whenever the outfit's unequipped. I'll look into which one of those is more efficient, because then we get into like garbage collection problems. We don't want to use like a bunch of dangling pointers. So I'll have to look into some boring technical stuff to make that work better. But hey, this is a good start. We can cowboy ourselves. So when we play look outside again next week, I can just be like, oh, put the cowboy fit on. Oh, I need a hoodie too. Okay, I'll look into that. I want to get some more clothes. Wait, hold on. Before we go, do I have a hoodie? Do I have a hoodie mesh? Hoodie. No, I have characters wearing hoodies, but that's not what I need. There's a kid wearing a hoodie. You can't see it. It's not really important, but there's a kid here wearing a hoodie. Okay, clothes. I need them, and I'm gonna have trouble doing that because I'm not much of a 3D modeler. Anyway, let's raid Arakuya. Oops, Arakuya. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Sorry to cut it short again. Fatigue. I'm working on it. I'm getting slowly more energy. Things are weird. But I got healthcare now, so I can look into it. Boy, that'll be fun. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And say hi to Ara. Be nice to them. Bye.